Hi, everyone. It's me again. So I know you're still having lunch, and you can continue to do that for the next 15 minutes. But while you eat and enjoy, we do have a special announcement that we want to make. So I'm going to invite our friends from Solution Aleop. Up here, Geneviève Bertium is going to talk to you about a program we've been working on together that's going to be available across Canada. So maybe put your hands together to welcome Geneviève. Here's your clicker if you need it.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for having us and giving us this 15-minute on stage to talk to you about Solution Aleop. So first, I'm going to tell you about me just to get you in context. As you can see, my childhood started out pretty rough as I was child labor for my parents on the farm. But then it got better, and we moved around a lot, lived in Kapuskasing, and then Guelph, and then eventually I went to do my bachelor's degree because I loved farming so much in agriculture, and I eventually worked in the Fraser Valley in British Columbia. Thank you again, Jimmy, for that talk last night, which was very touching because I knew about the floods, but I didn't know everything that went on, but I just want to give a little shout out to that. And yeah, so I'm telling you this just to tell you that I'm from the agricultural world. I made this switch after almost 10 years in the swine industry as a senior manager of a research department to Solution Aleop. So I'm from ag and now still in ag. And this is our team. So I'm getting to that, but the software we're selling is to help farmers go digital. But even though that's our mandate, we still are not robots. You're still talking to people when you call us. And so these are the people, and there's a couple more that I didn't have their photos for this. So just a bit of history. Solution Aleop came about after a study that was done by the SEGA, which is the Center for Expertise on Agricultural Management. And they did a study in 2011 that yielded alarming results regarding farm management. So from that, Aleop concept came about in 2016, and it was launched officially in 2018. The results, to no surprise to you probably, is that producers have way too much paperwork, way too little time to deal with that paperwork, and they don't have access to their numbers in real time to make better farm management decisions. So traditionally, the way you would do your accounting is, I'm sure you know, you get your invoices, and then you enter them manually, and then you file them, and it goes on. What Aleop is basically we're going to automate that portion, take that portion, that manual, repetitive portion out for you. So you get your invoices either through email or through paperwork, and then you have to scan them, and it goes into Aleop. Aleop is basically a optical technology, so it's an optical reader that we program to do what we want it to do. And so that's where the magic operates, is that when it goes into Aleop, we read everything on your invoice, the account numbers, the amounts, the supplier, the item numbers, the volumes, everything that's on there. And then it goes into validation. You just validate that it's to the right account. And then it goes into your accounting system. We generate an entry into your accounting system. So we're not competing with your accounting system. We're just taking the pre-accounting portion and automating that and taking that repetitive work out of the equation and making you go digital. Also, as it's digitized, it goes into a web filing cabinet, so that's online, and it gives you much easier access to your data in real time. And with that, we can generate real-time indicators. So, as I said, we automate your entry into your accounting system. We are not your accounting system. So, but all that time that you would take of entering all the lines that are on your invoices into your accounting system, they just quickly get scanned and read, and you just validate that it's the right information. So that's much more efficient use of your time. Also, this is one of my favorite parts, is that it's automatically filed by year and by supplier. So you can easily look up documents. You don't have to go through your filing cabinet later on and find this yellowed paper and can't really read anything on it or really don't know which file you put it in. It's all online. You can look it up with keywords easily, and you can give access also to your farm managers or to other people on the farm to that cloud filing cabinet. So if, say, you have a farm manager that goes to John Deere and wants to get a warranty honored, he can just go on his phone, type a few keywords, and pull that invoice right up and get that warranty honored. He doesn't have to go back to the office, ask for someone to look into the filing cabinet, remember where it was filed, and get that document out. So this saves you time, and it's a very safe way to keep your documents online. And talking about safety takes me to tell you how we ensure the safety of our of Aleop. We decided to use SureWeb, which is a Canadian company, instead of going in Silicon Valley, because I don't know, I didn't know this before anyways. In the States, when you use them for security, for online security, the United States government still has access to data. That's in their laws. Not in Canada. So far, it's not something our government will ever have access to right now. So we're located in Canada. The data is encrypted on a second level, which is the most recent technology as far as online security. And there's a backup copy done every hour of all your documents, and there's a redundancy of copies in 3 different regions. So it's actually safer than keeping just a copy in your filing cabinet. If one of the server regions goes on fire, there's still a redundancy of the copies into other regions. So that's an important point, and so we make security our priority. And then the real-time indicators is one of the big advantages, and that's what will help you really with your farm management, is to have access in real time to your numbers. As everything is digitalized, scanned, then we can generate automatic indicators, and then you can see them in a dashboard that we can personalize to what you want to look at to make better decisions with the information that has been entered up to that day. Everything that's entered, you have it there on a rolling 12-month average, and you can compare it to the 2 previous years. And just quickly before I invite Patrice on stage, here are some numbers. So we've been launched since 2018, mostly in Quebec, and Patrice will tell you now that we're launching somewhere else. I guess you probably know already. So we have 500 active customers in 23 different productions, and 19 in ag and 4 in commercial. We even have theaters. So this is a very practical software for everyone. We have 19 partnerships established with different organizations, accounting firms, in ag and other businesses. And over 25 suppliers are recognized in our database. I think this number speaks just because, 25,000 suppliers for 500 customers, that just goes to show how much agriculture is, supplying the world with jobs and different companies that are, yielded from that. Our reader reads around 30,000 documents a month, accounting documents, the optical reader. And on average, we calculated that producers, those 500 producers, are saving around 13 hours of data entry per month. So to wrap it up, I will call our CEO, Patrice, on stage. Don't mind his accent. I can translate if anything comes up.
I know the right turn. You're fired? No? Okay, it's okay. Okay. First of all, thank you very much, Genevieve. Stay here, important. And just before to make the announcement, I made a bet yesterday after the banquet with my friend Sterling here, Sterling Hilton, and I wore his T-shirt from Origin Malting here. That means now you will have to book a demo for Aleop with your teams next week. So, thank you very much. It's a real dream, a professional dream come true for me. I will show you 2 things. First, Genevieve talk about accounting firm, talk about advisors. Aleop first is we we were invented to make farm management easier on a daily basis, of course. And we act in symbiosis. I'm okay, Brian. Symbiosis with accounting system supplier. We are not an accounting system, for sure. And of course, Aleop does not replace business advisor or business accountant firm. We are a friend of them. We want to support them and help them to go further with their customer. That's our main reason. Now, I would like, just before the announcement, our regional thing, now you have to book, you have to be registered with Aleop Sterling. I would just like to thank first the Quebec government, because they were there at the beginning in 2013, at the beginning of this crazy idea, and especially the agricultural branch of the Quebec government, the MAPAC. And of course, I would like to many thanks to my board members from the CIGA, the Centre d'Expertise en Gestion Agricole. They never stopped to believe in my crazy idea. And sometimes it was very nice, sometimes it was more difficult, because it's a completely, it's an invention. And I would like to thank also my teams, for sure, teams from Sega, teams from Solution Aleop, because without people, it's not possible to produce that kind of tool. Thanks to my sales and marketing director here, Veronique. I'm too proud of this moment. And of course, my colleague Robert. Robert is the co-inventors with me of this solution. And we did a lot of kilometers since the beginning. So right now, I'm very proud to announce the connection to Aleop with the famous cloud accounting systems, our software in Canada. It's AgEx accounting software. We are very, very proud to have realized that project, because it's the fourth accounting system that we connect with Aleop, but it's the first with a cloud accounting software. And it's very, very different, I can say that, because the other accounting system were on the computer. This association is a very powerful administrative ecosystem, very efficient, never has access to figures in real time, being raised to such a level of ease and possibilities. With Aleop, we need absolutely to be easy to use and quick use, save time. It's first built for farmers and after built for advisor and accounting firm. And of course, we are very, very happy about that. And I want to say, the CIGA in Quebec, we are the little cousin of Farm Management Canada. We have the same mission, the farm management, good practices, learning session, workshop, everything regarding farm management. That's why we wanted to work with Farm Management Canada and the amazing team with Heather, with Mathieu, and the other guys to help us to make the Canadian rollout will be across Canada. And that's why we are very, very proud to work for the rollout with you, Heather, and your team in the next month. We're proud of that. Thank you very much for you. And I will let Genevieve for the 1 minute 05, 06, 03. Okay. Thank you.
We have a countdown. So yeah, quickly in the 59 seconds I have left, can you go to the next slide? I will be hosting 2 demos, group demos in December. If you want to sign up, just follow us on social media. It's not up yet, but it will be soon. You can register. And so you can just take about 45 minutes to an hour of your time, depending on questions, where I'll be on the computer using Teams, showing you exactly how Aleop works and sharing my screen so you can see how it works exactly. And then after that, if you're interested, we can book an individual demo and see how it fits within the needs of your company. But these are the dates, so save the date if you're interested in hearing about that in December. And the official rollout and client acquisition will start more in January.
And don't forget, thank you very much. Continue farming is so important in our country. And we heard that a lot of time yesterday, this morning. And we want to be in support to you, and that kind of tool may be helpful for you, I hope. And thank you very much for your time, and see you maybe on the demo. Thank you very much.